So, as promised, today we're going to do Anthony Palumbo, the Gay Romano predator. So let's just get right into it.
This next man, he's been chatting online with a decoy posing as a boy.
A walker right here.
He's 46-year-old
Anthony's. God damn it. Fuck, is there one without the subtitles? God damn it.
He's 46-year-old Anthony Palumbo, and he's brought a gift. We've hired an 18-year-old actor to play the part of the young teen.
Hey, come on in. Awesome. All right.
I think he's like the second most energetic male decoy. Second only to, hey Stanley, how you doing? You doing good? He fucking trips. And imagine if he would have like fucking tripped and like broke his neck. Like, and Palumbo was like, oh shit. You're fucking dead.
Online in an AOL gay chat room, calling himself Hi Buddy What's Up.
So Hi Buddy Was Up, his screen name, is the only thing he types that isn't all caps. It's insane. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like Stanimac12 has his name in all caps, but he chats rather literally.
He tells the decoy, who's pretending to be a 14-year-old boy, that he's horny. Then the 46-year-old says,
I want to be top. I want to be top.
Oh, okay.
You want to do it raw?
Raw?
I don't know why, but I find that the you want to do it raw more funny than is it more funny or funnier? Yeah, but I find the you want to do it raw to be better than no rubber. I don't know why. A lot of people think that the no rubber is funnier. I just think that you want to do it raw. I think it's all the narrator's delivery there, like when he's doing the "for sex I'm not coming" guy, and instead of LOL he says heh 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 heh. You know?
yes.
What's that?
No rubber.
I was supposed to bear left at one.
Now he's here, beer in hand.
Yeah, he was supposed to veer left at 138. That's how you get to Atlantic City.
Asking the decoy several times to put it in the refrigerator.
You can put that in the fridge.
Yeah, I'll put it in a little bit.
What's his obsession with getting to beer in the refrigerator? Is he like some beer aficionado? Like, put the beer in the refrigerator. I wonder, like, when he was being arrested, did he shout at the house, make sure that gets put in the refrigerator?
I'll relax.
I'm just a little nervous.
I'm nervous too. My excuse to come here, I went to Atlantic City.
I don't know. What
Put that in the refrigerator. I don't know. We'll just chill out.
That's it.
Put that in the refrigerator, and we'll just chill out. Because the refrigerator is cold. And when you put the beer in the, whatever, fuck it.
All right. We'll see what happens.
I'm just nervous.
That's all right. You can put that in the refrigerator anytime. Don't get drunk.
Don't get drunk on that. Palumbo seems like a really nice guy. If he wasn't, like fucking kids, he seems like he would be like a really nice guy. Like he would be just like a cool guy to hang out with, Just seems like he would be a really loud type of guy. But I mean, he's Italian, so.
Quit that.
I won't.
All right.
So why'd you need the cover story to go to?
He's so surprised. He's in the middle of stretching, and then Chris Hansen walks out, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Atlantic City.
I'll see my brother. Yeah.
Yeah, but who did you have to give that to as a cover story?
No, my
Is that natural? That Chris looks that fucking pink?
So why'd you need the cover story to go to Atlantic City?
I'll see my brother. Yeah.
Yeah, but who did you have to
My god, he's fucking pink.
give that to as a cover story?
No, my brother is home, my other brother.
Right.
And I said, I gotta go to Atlantic City.
But instead you came here.
I stopped.
Yeah, no, Chris. He was supposed to veer left at 138 to get to Atlantic City, but instead he went straight.
To go there.
So you like to gamble?
Yeah, I love to gamble.
You took a little bit of a gamble coming in here tonight.
No, I just stopped by.
Nah, I just stopped by.
City.
But instead you came here.
And that is really a really good excuse. I went to go see my brother in Atlantic City. He gets a little tripped up when Chris asks, so who'd you have to give that story to as a cover story? He gets a little tripped up and he's like, oh, my brother's home, my other brother. I have to go to Atlantic City to see him. But, yeah, that's a pretty good story to be making up on the fly.
I stopped by to go there.
So you like to gamble?
Yeah, I love to gamble.
You took a little bit of a gamble coming in here tonight.
No, I just stopped by.
But you said you were nervous when you came in. Why were you so
Yeah,
nervous?
because I was going to Atlantic City and it was dark and I'm not usually a drive at dark at nighttime.
So the nighttime.
I'm not usually a driver at dark at nighttime. I feel like I'm the only one who finds that too funny. Like, yeah, it's funny, and a lot of people find it funny, but whenever I'm just, like, watching this, like, there's different modes of Palumbo. I'll, like, put Palumbo on in the background while I'm playing video games and shit, and I'll have a couple chuckles, but then when I just, like, sit down and watch Palumbo, I just fucking laugh, because he's pretty fucking funny, man.
Makes you nervous.
Yeah, driving. I'm not a driver at night.
And what about
Drive
visiting
at
at
night,
Boys?
Chris. Like, you know, I mean, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that he's not a driver at night. But he seems a bit young to not be a driver at night.
Home Alone. Does that make you nervous?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
I just wanted to say hi. It was
Just to
not
say
that,
hi
yeah.
and drop off a package.
Yeah, I had beer.
Have you been drinking tonight?
No, not at all. You can smell my breath. Not at all.
It's okay. I don't need to do that. He tells me several times
Chris
he
is
thought the boy
oh, motherfucker. Chris is just like, no, I don't need to do that. I don't want to do that.
was 18. But in the chat log, the decoy tells him two
Yeah, he tells him twice, and he's just like, "Okay."
different times that he's 14. How old are you?
39,
39. You said you were 35 online.
35, 39.
We find out later
35, 39.
he's actually 46. He says he's
Yeah, 46. Yeah, I mean, I guess he could be not a driver at dark at nighttime.
unemployed and spends his time caring for his ailing mother. Then he tries to explain away his graphic sexual chat. You asked him in your chat if he was top or bottom. What does that mean?
Did I ask that? I don't remember that.
Are you
Yeah,
top or
that's
bottom?
right, I don't remember.
I'm horny, you say.
I was just fooling around.
Well, if you're just fooling
It's
around,
just
then why were
yes
you so
talk.
concerned about knowing whether or not he was a cop?
Just joking.
Just joking. So what made you decide to come
I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna joke around with a guy like that, you better make sure he's not a cop, because that could get you into a bit of trouble. I don't know. I might be coming up with all these excuses because I've watched these before. But yeah, it's probably different when you're literally sitting in a chair and getting grilled by by a pink man in a suit and tie.
over here and meet a teenage boy after this sexually explicit conversation?
I thought it was like I wanted to hang out with someone, like a friend. Like I thought he was like 18, something like that. It wasn't. I'm not gay or anything. I'm just saying.
I think he says I'm not gay because the kid is a guy, right? And so if he's not gay, he wouldn't come to meet a young boy for sex. Because if he's not gay, he doesn't have sex with men. Therefore, he wouldn't come to go see a young boy for sex. I think that's a really good excuse.
Well, this isn't about gay
No,
or
I'm
straight.
just saying. I'm straight. I'm
Nobody
just saying.
cares what adults do.
No,
Yeah, he's straight. You can smell his breath.
I'm just saying.
But when you involve somebody who's 14, that's when
I
it
thought
becomes
he
an
was
issue.
18.
How old are you, you ask? 14. I told you that already. You say K, meaning okay.
I wasn't gonna.
But why do that? What's the motive here?
Why does Chris Hansen need to say, like, you say K, meaning okay? Like, yeah, no one knows what K means, Chris. Especially not the guy who typed it.
Explain it to me. I don't
No,
understand
you're
it.
right. No, you're right. It's stupid.
It's an illegal thing.
Yeah, I know. I did a stupid thing.
Do you ever watch much television?
Sometimes, once in a while, not so much of a TV person.
Well, I'm Chris Hansen, and I work for Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet kids online.
I wouldn't want to be, oh boy.
And you can walk right out the door you came
Okay.
Should I asked him, like, oh, what channel? Do you know what channel NBC is on? 35, 39, 35.
He quickly leaves the house and is startled by the police.
I think why he tried to yeet himself down those steps was because he didn't want to get tackled down the steps, because it's much better to be tackled when you're on flat ground than to be tackled down a flight of stairs. That's not really a flight of stairs, but you get what I'm saying. Well, that's Palumbo. I think I'm gonna do Edward Hollingsworth or Twink Toilets interrogation next. But it's like Dustin McFetridge said, it's one of them 50-50 things. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao, gamers.